I work at a coffee shop, and today I overheard some of my coworkers just talking and complaining about life, problems. And the interesting thing is, I actually overheard them talking about that. And so I came up to them and said, "What problems are you talking about?" Because it just sounded like they're complaining. And one of them turned around and said, "Well, us people, unlike you, actually have problems." And I just did the double take, like, what do you mean? Well, we have problems and you don't. You're lucky that you don't have problems. And I didn't really respond to any of that, but in the moment, it was it felt really good actually because I thought, wow, these people have absolutely no idea what they're talking about, but it's pretty cool that I give off the impression that I don't actually have any problems to deal with. My attitude makes it look like I'm that happy go lucky guy. I come to work, I make jokes, I have fun, I talk to the customers, I bring so much energy forward that when I'm in my workplace, it's felt. And I'm not saying this to glaze myself at all. I'm just saying that I make it a habit, I make it a point to give it my all in whatever it is that I'm doing. That's all I'm saying. And when somebody basically tells me that I don't have problems, I'm not gonna get offended and think, "Oh no, you actually don't know what you're talking about." It's not about that. It's more the fact that when you actually put yourself forward and have a great attitude despite what it is you're doing, this gives the impression that you don't actually have any struggles in life. Your life's good, everything's okay, you work a job, you don't have any problems. That's bullshit. Obviously, like for myself, I got debts I gotta pay, I have uncertainty, there's no stable income. I've been dealing with that for the past 6 years because I refuse to work a full-time employment job because that's the biggest trap of it all. It would be very easy right now to go and take a full-time employment and that'd be the end of it. But dealing with constant stress of waking up every single day and thinking, all right, I gotta make money, I gotta pay my bills, and I gotta work on my business, I gotta try to do something, I gotta make some content for you guys, I gotta put something out there. I have to put in the work, and I think about this every day. Some nights I can't even fall asleep because it's just my mind is on and just thinking of all ways that I could solve or what I can do the next day. And I'm not saying this as a way to complain, I'm just saying this is what I go through. And it's actually crazy that on the surface none of it actually surfaces. All of that is deep inside, and I don't let it affect me with how I actually approach things. Instead of sitting here and crying about problems or talking to coworkers complaining, "Oh my god, I have this, I have that," I just internalize it and I'm here to do a job. I do my work, I do it well, and I leave. And then I come home and I do whatever else I need to do. And honestly, I felt like that is like a big compliment that this is what it looks like. And I think this would go for anyone. Anyone who looks like they have their shit together, very often it's just an illusion. It just looks like that. I'm not standing there saying, "Hey, my life is better than yours, my problems are bigger or smaller." It's not about comparison. It's about the fact that everybody's dealing with with something, but some people make it their personality. Some people only talk about that, and by talking about your problems all the time actually makes them seem like they're much bigger than they really are. And often, if you just focus on what you need to do to solve them, and sometimes you have to accept, hey, some problems takes time to solve. One problem that I can say that most people have is, hey, I wish my balance in my bank account was bigger. Most people wish that actually, and that's a problem to solve. But does that mean you're just gonna hate yourself for until you solve it? Some people never solve it. And you still have to go about life, and not only do you have to put yourself forward and give it your best, but you also you also have to enjoy sometimes and enjoy some of it, right? You can't always just be caught up and stuck, what do you call that, swimming in your own bullshit. You can't do that. Anyway, that's the rant. Thanks for watching.